Hi all out there, I would like to introduce you to my Campulants. My wife and I wanted to build a 4x4 van and started looking online and came across a couple of these and thought we would do one ourselves. So it's a 97 E350, power stroke, has 94,000 miles on it. It's a really solid unit. We picked it up at a good price on an auction. I pulled axles out of a '03 Excursion and transfer case and installed all that underneath. Had to have the transmission, well, I didn't have to have it rebuilt, but I had it rebuilt when I put the transfer case in and upgraded all the components, because that's the weak point on these. It's a little top heavy, but it does a nice job going over big rocks and all that fun stuff. It's pretty capable. You just have to push some of the trees out of the way if it's a little small and tight. The interior is basically just your standard Ford van interior. I did have to extend these seats back, cut the wall out of the way so they would fully recline. The biggest selling point on this for me was all of the storage and the quality of the build. There's more storage on this thing than I think I'll ever be able to use, but the whole box is aluminum and it's very rigid. The cabinets inside are crazy strong as how they're built, so I would recommend keeping any of that kind of stuff. The conversion kit I used was from Ujoint Off-Road, and Chris was very helpful over there, and it's a well thought out kit, so I would recommend that if you're considering doing it. From the front, it passes through to the back. Those cabinets, once again, are super sturdy. To the left of the table there, that couch turns into a bed, turns into a queen size bed. It's big enough with that and the bench in the back for the dogs to sleep in. So I just used butcher block for all the countertops and that kind of thing. I added the window above the sink. This stove sink combo is pretty sweet. It has 2 burners and has hot and cold, even though I haven't added hot yet and don't know if I will. Put a fridge in up here in the back. Works really well. One thing that's nice also is you can open the back of it there and it turns into a little bench area that you can sit with the back open and get some breeze through there. So it works really well. The interior is tight, but it's roomy enough and it's very functional. We did add a toilet. It's under this seat here. Basically, you just pull that backrest off and it folds over and voila. Everybody knows what to do there. But yeah, lots of cabinet space, really well built. I had to go through and work on the rattles when we first got it, but for the most part it's solid now. It doesn't rattle or creak or anything, even going over all these rough bumps. So there you go, that's an interior look, and I'm sure there's many different ways to do that. I'm sure a lot of people would just gut all that stuff out of there, but the heater and the air conditioner that are in the back work really well. The other thing about these is they're really quiet. Like at night you can't hear much because they're insulated so well as retaining heat or cool. It's a really well insulated unit and really makes for a great camper. I would recommend it. So I hope maybe anybody might be inspired to do the same thing and will have as much fun as I did making it. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.